Hi, it's Dwyer with some last minute thoughts on Mayweather versus Ortiz. The fight's going off tomorrow. Let's talk about betting strategy as well as the recent claims of the fighters. But before I go further, just remember the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Let me just say, Floyd Mayweather in the last 36 hours has said that there is no way that Victor Ortiz goes the distance. Floyd is predicting that he stops Victor Ortiz. And make no mistake, Floyd has power. But Floyd's a counterpuncher. So let's think this through. Counterpunchers necessarily have to start slow, especially when they're going in with a guy who has serious hand speed like Victor Ortiz. Right? So I believe Floyd is going to start slow because he has to figure out the angles of the punches. If you're a counterpuncher, to counterpunch, you have to be able to dodge or block the punch that's being thrown at you. Understand the dynamic. Ortiz is a southpaw who actually in real life is right-handed. Right? So Ortiz hits hard with both hands, and Ortiz, when he's on his game, makes it hard to figure out the angles from which the punches are coming, right? And so I don't believe Floyd Mayweather is going to have any chance of knocking out Victor Ortiz in the first 4 rounds. In fact, if you look at Mayweather's record, most of his fights go past the 4-round mark. Mayweather's a slow starter. He was being outgunned early by Zab Judah, right? He got buzzed early by Shane Mosley. He got dazed in the first round there temporarily by Ricky Hatton. I believe early in this fight, those are going to be Victor Ortiz's best rounds. Let's also look at the Ortiz record. Understand, Ortiz is a fast starter. He knocked down Marcus Maidana early. I know Maidana got up and won that fight, but he was down, right? In fact, he knocked Maidana down 3 times. Vivian Harris wasn't as lucky as Maidana. Vivian Harris got stopped early, right? He fought Lamont Peterson. Peterson's a master boxer. Peterson has a chin. He had Peterson down, I believe, in the 3rd round of that fight. Of course, Peterson got up and got a draw out of that one. Then, of course, Ortiz knocked Andre Berto down early. This is a guy with early power. If you're a gambler and you're going to bet on an early knockout in this fight, I believe only one guy can get it. And I believe that guy is Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz has a chance at a KO in rounds 1 to 6, simply because he's the harder puncher, he's the faster starter, right? Ortiz's physical dominance will best show itself early in the fight. Now, it's my personal belief that Mayweather likely wins this fight. I think what this fight is going to be is Mayweather cracking the code probably by the 3rd round, and then increasingly dominating the fight, pulling away. Maybe Mayweather gets a knockout, but if you're a Mayweather by knockout bettor, I believe Mayweather only has a chance at the knockout in the second half of the fight, right? I don't care how sloppy Ortiz is, right? Understand, I don't believe Mayweather has the power that Andre Berto has, right? Marcus Maidana, and I understand that fight was at 140, but keep in mind Ortiz was at 142. Marcus Maidana, pound for pound at 140, hits harder than Floyd Mayweather does at 147. So for Mayweather to get the knockout, in my opinion, it would have to be in the second half of the fight. I wouldn't spend any money on Mayweather by KO in the first 6 rounds. Right? So if you're a prop bettor, right, this is a subset of gamblers, and you're looking for just some entertaining props, I believe Ortiz, only Ortiz, has a shot at a KO early. I think since you're getting such compelling odds on Ortiz, he's still a greater than 4-1 underdog. I think you necessarily need to have a bet on either Victor Ortiz to win outright or Ortiz by KO. If you take Ortiz by KO, you're getting such long odds that you might even be able to straddle it with Floyd Mayweather, let's say 7th round on. Okay, so that would be, Mayweather late by KO and Mayweather by decision. Here's what I don't see. I don't see Floyd coming out and blowing out this kid and getting a knockout in the first 6 rounds of the fight. I also don't see Victor Ortiz putting on a boxing exhibition and winning the fight if it goes to the judges. Right? Those are the two outcomes that, quite frankly, I just don't believe in. I can see practically everything else. I can see Mayweather dismantling the kid, taking him out in like the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th rounds, or winning a decision. And I could even see Victor Ortiz coming in. He has two-handed power. I could see Ortiz coming in, either getting an early KO before Floyd figures out the angles, when Floyd is most vulnerable. Again, remember, he was buzzed by Shane Mosley early. Or Ortiz getting lucky late and catching a complacent Floyd in like the 8th or 9th round. I just don't see Ortiz, though, if it goes to the scorecards, winning this fight that way. I think Mayweather takes it. I think he takes it late. Let me know what you think. I think you need to straddle it with Ortiz, at least Ortiz by KO. Let me know what you think. I wouldn't spend money on Mayweather early. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments for me here on YouTube and visit us at gamblersadvisory.com. Enjoy the fight. Thanks for stopping by.